long hiatus. You see, I can't even say the words right now. I haven't done a video in maybe over a week, so that's why I'm kind of like, whenever I don't do a video for a long time, it's always, you gotta get the rust off, because it's been a while since I've done a video. Like I said, before I actually start this video, you guys are probably expecting the intro. Now, I do want to ask a question in the comment section for you guys. Should I stop the intro? Should I continue it? I've been doing this intro for a long time on this channel, and recently I've been getting a lot of hate for the intro. People are saying it's annoying, it's cringy, they don't like it. So I'm gonna ask you guys, to see what you guys think in the comment section, if I should continue the intro or not. And I'll just see what the majority says, and I'll go with the majority. Also want to say this: check out Monkey Reek. He's another One Piece YouTuber. Does kind of similar videos to mine. I've been really enjoying his content. He did a really sick Greenbow video I just checked out, and I'm really working on a Greenbow video. I'm just doing a little more research so I can actually get more like in depth with the Greenbow situation. But check his channel out. I think he's one of the best One Piece YouTubers out there, and I vouch for him. I vouch for Monkey Reek, so check him out. But that's pretty much it. Let's get to the video. The Grand Fleet. Now, at the end of the Dressrosa arc, the 100 chapter, I don't even know how many episodes. I know it's more than 100 episodes. Well, that's what I'm guessing right now. I'm not too sure though. But yeah, one of the longest arc, if not the longest, I believe it's the longest arc. Come on, like what arc is longer than Dressrosa? The end of Dressrosa, Luffy gained mad help, and honestly, it's much needed. We're about to get deeper into the new world, Yonko business. Yes, I'm gonna say it right now, Yonko business, and you need a lot of help to deal with these Yonkos. Just seeing the amount of power that these Yonkos have, the allies, their actual crews, it's insane. It's very insane. So I was very happy that Luffy gained a lot of help through the Grand Fleet at the end of Dressrosa. And I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be some future top tier opponents that we're gonna need the Grand Fleet for. Cough cough Kaido, cough cough Blackbeard. So it's definitely, there's gonna be crazy opponents in the future that we're gonna need the Grand Fleet for. And I thought I'd discuss the Grand Fleet, each one of its representative of the 7 divisions, and just things I want to talk about, some theories, some predictions, maybe even house strongs. This video is gonna be a crazy long video talking about the Grand Fleet, because I really haven't seen a lot of people discuss the Grand Fleet. So I thought I'd do a whole video about that. Like, yes, I'll say it again, the Grand Fleet. The first member of the 7 division captains of the Allied Grand Fleet I'm going to talk about is Cavendish of the White Horse. He leads a 75 member beautiful pirates. If you guys did not know, there was a character named Suleiman who was a part of the Coliseum Fighters. He was like a beheader of some sort, and he got wrecked by Deliger, and he is now under Cavendish. So Cavendish actually gained a member on his own crew that's pretty capable. I think Suleiman's capable. He's not someone that's like incredible, but like he's capable. So Cavendish, his 75 members, definitely is going to be very valuable for the Grand Fleet. And Cavendish, though, he was a supernova back in the day until the Worst Generation years later, I believe it was 1 year later, 2 years later, I'm not too sure, took his shine. So honestly, I expect big things from Cavendish. I expect some huge things on Hakuba, and will he be able to control Hakuba? I think that's one of the future things that's going to happen with Cavendish. He's going to have a moment where he actually controls Hakuba. That would be very insane, because we saw in the Dressrosa arc, he had the half phase when he was fighting with the whole situation of Gladius. And let's be honest, a lot of people did not really give clout to half phase Hakuba, half phase Cavendish, because Nico Robin stopped Hakuba. And everyone was like, yo, how can Hakuba be stopped by Nico Robin? Did you see the Coliseum when he took out everybody except Rebecca? I'm telling you right now, Hakuba seems like he's more of a speed-based fighter, not power. So that's that's the reason why Nico Robin was able to stop Hakuba at that situation. Now, I definitely feel like in the future, Hakuba or Cavendish, it's very crazy talking about people with mixed personalities. I'm just saying that right now. I expect Cavendish to do some big things, and it's hype, it's pure hype. Bartolomeo, if I said that right, a lot of people don't think I've said his name right. I'm just saying right now, Bartolomeo, the fanboy, yes, the fanboy of the Straw Hat Pirates, leading the 56-member Barto Club. We've seen Bartolomeo, the cannibal, doing some crazy stuff in this arc of Dressrosa. The way he took out that Vice Admiral Maynard, it's just like, his power is hacked. We see in the Coliseum when he took out the King's Punch. The King's Punch is so legendary that it's been hyped to even take out a Yonko, and he was able to reflect it with his barrier. It's pretty much it's unstoppable, the barrier, from what we've seen. And yes, there is ways you can actually take out Bartolomeo, as we saw with the Fujitora situation. But yeah, his Dolphu is very hacked, and he's very capable. So honestly, I talked about Cavendish, Bartolomeo is definitely a very capable fighter for the Straw Hat Pirates with the Grand Fleet. Now, when it comes to future moments of Bartolomeo, I think that he's gonna have I think the most the love when it comes to the One Piece fan base. When it comes to Bartolomeo, the fact that he's a fanboy of the Straw Hat Pirates. If you think about it, if you're a fanboy of One Piece, you're gonna be relating to Bartolomeo. The Luffy, the Straw Hat Pirates, Zoro's, like he's crazy. Asking for autographs and all that. So I definitely feel like Bartolomeo in the future, he's gonna have some entertaining stuff that's make the fan base love him on the same respect that people love Buggy. So I think Bartolomeo has some big stuff there. Now, the reason why I brought up Cavendish and Bartolomeo as the first captain and the second captain, why I brought their both names first when talking about the Grand Fleet, I feel like these two characters kind of gonna be the Zoro x Sanji vibes. Yeah, we see a Zoro and Sanji on the actual Straw Hat Pirates crew are always fighting each other. I can see Cavendish and Bartolomeo always fighting each other when it comes to the Grand Fleet, because they're two. I see these two as the leaders of the Grand Fleet. Now, I'm not saying that the two are the strongest. It's looking like they're the strongest, but I'm not gonna say that right now because there's definitely other characters on the Grand Fleet, Cough Sai. So yeah, I definitely feel like they're gonna have the Zoro Sanji vibe in which they're always fighting. And look at their hair colors. That's a crazy thing, Cavendish's hair color is blonde and like Sanji, and Bartolomeo's hair color is green like Zoro. So I think Oda was probably giving us hints on what their relationship is going to be in the future, as they are the leaders of the Grand Fleet and they're going to bicker just like Zoro and Sanji. So I think that would be very cool. Don Sai, shout out to Don Braga, Don Sai, I'm there right now, Sai. When it comes to Cavendish and Bartolomeo, yes, they're one of the most loved, their main ones. I put them in the thumbnail, but Sai is one of the most interesting ones. I think that Sai is very cool. He's leading the, I don't know how much number, wait, let me see how much, because I'm reading this off right now. Oh my goodness, he's the 13th boss of the Hapo Navy. Let's just say that he's leading about, I think it was 1,000 strong Hapo Navy members. We also know that he has Baby 5 under him. So Sai is definitely someone who's legit. We've seen in the Laoji fight the way he surpassed. Seemingly he looks like he surpassed Chinjao with his kick, the arm and haki. Yeah, we didn't see Hakuba showcase that arm and haki. We didn't see Bartolomeo showcase that arm and haki like that. I don't even think we actually seen them showcase any arm and haki, but yeah, Sai actually showcased arm and haki, and to the point of which he was, he's able to split continents, I'm telling you right now, Sai, yes, I'm gonna say it right now, Sai is definitely legit when it comes to his power, his strength. That's why I said you can't really say that Barto and Cavendish are the strongest, because Sai is out there, he's actually putting in work. Now, in the future, I definitely feel like the whole situation with Kano Kuni, the Reverie, and Sai's whole relationship with Luffy is gonna play a big role, so I can't wait to see more of the whole situation of the Reverie play out, and Kano Kuni and everything about Sai. Kano Kuni might have an arc, I'm not too sure. It would be kind of cool, but I'm not too sure right now. But yeah, Sai is definitely be a variable member of the Grand Fleet. Destruction Cannon Idio. Now, Idio probably has the least members. He only has 4 members under him, and yeah, he's the leader of the Jim Martial Art Alliance. We know that the Blue Gilly, the Long Leg tribe, is under him. We also know that Abdullah and Jeet, yeah, shout out to the referee, the wrestling shout out right there. We know Oda's a huge fan of wrestling. But yeah, let's be honest with you, Idio, he was looking very impressive when he was fighting Sai in the Coliseum until Luffy and Don Chinja pushed those two aside. And then we also had the moment where he was fighting Dellinger and he pretty much got wrecked. Yeah, that's when a lot of people are like, okay, Idio's not that cool. But yes, Idio is a long-armed tribe, and he's one of the division commanders of the Grand Fleet. And we know that each division commander is going to have a sick moment that's going to make them so cool when it comes to the future. So I definitely feel like Idio is going to have a crazy moment. The way he'd be stretching his arms out, I feel like the destruction cannon will go off, and I got to pay my respects. The 4th captain, or the 5th captain, I believe, Captain Leo, the warrior, leading 200 members of the Tontada tribe. And I'll say, I'll admit, Dressrosa, the Tontadas, a lot of people did not really like the Tontadas and Dressrosa. But I'm telling you right now, Leo, he put in work with his Delphi power, the stitching, and taking out Giola. And he's definitely very strong, The Tontadas have showcased that they're small in stature, but they're strong. But a lot of people see them as annoying. We showcased that whole situation with Mancheri and her tears and everything like that. People did not like the Tontadas, but I think that Leo is gonna show out for the 7th division. He's gonna be one of the most coolest moment when it comes to the future, when it comes to the Grand Fleet. I see him putting in some work, and we gotta respect Leo. He wasn't don't disrespect Leo just because he's small, yo. He's gonna prove you all wrong, yo. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas, yo. I'm definitely gonna give Captain Leo some respect. And yeah, Haji Rudin. And I think the biggest thing we gotta talk about Haji Rudin, leading 5 members for now. Yes, I put an asterisk for now because we know that he might gain future giant warrior pirates for his crew. Now, I think that would be cool if he gets Dory and Bragi to join his crew. Yeah, that, or Omi and Kashi, I believe, on Annie's lobby situation there, where they went to Water 7. That'd be cool if they join with Haji Rudin. But yeah, definitely Haji Rudin's gonna have a big role when it comes to Elbaf. And Elbaf, I can't wait for Elbaf because that's gonna be such a crazy future arc. We already know the situation where I'm not gonna spoil it from anime onlys, but I do want to say this: Buggy, yes, the whole situation with Buggy and Haji Rudin, I think that's gonna be brought up in the future again and have some sort of clash between Luffy and Buggy. That'll be hilarious because, you know, Luffy and Buggy, yo, every time they're in the same scene or the same page, yo, it's just hilarious comedy ensuing. So Haji Rudin in the middle of that will be pretty funny. But yeah, Haji Rudin is a very viable member of the Grand Fleet. He's a giant, for goodness sake, yo. We have a giant under us, yo. Shout out to Luffy, man. Yo, this man has a giant squad under him, yo. That's when you know you're the big boss. The pioneer adventurer Orlumbus. Yes, the man who threw Zoro to defeat Pika. Yes, that man I'm talking about is Orlumbus. He has the Yonta Maria, and he's pretty much, if you think about it, yo, he out of all the people is like the least when it comes to like clout, like when it comes to respect. Like all the other Grand Fleet captains, like okay, yes, they all have something about them that we look at, but like Orlumbus, he's just chilling, yo. But he actually has the most members. He has 4,300 members, making him most of the 5,600 members that we actually have a part of the Grand Fleet. And like his Yonta Maria, like, yo, he pretty much is the base of the Grand Fleet. So the fact that he didn't get a lot of attention in Dressrosa, I think that's why Oda made him the base of the Grand Fleet, which is very cool. And I gotta say, he's definitely gonna be anchoring us. I think he's gonna have a very cool moment, throwing a very a character that's very like considerably strong. Who knows, yo? We saw him throw Zoro, so he might throw some character into Luffy for a King Kong gun. Who knows? But yeah, I don't want to talk about Orlumbus for too long. Like I said, yo, in the future he's gonna have a defining moment, but I'm not too sure what it's gonna be. Put your thoughts in the comment section when it comes to Orlumbus, because yeah, I'm stumped. Now I wanted to talk about this for a quick little bit. I'm talking about the foreshadowing at the end of chapter 800, or should I just say the end of the Dressrosa arc in the anime. And OMG, man, this got me hyped, yo. Each 7, this is what was stated by the narrator, each 7 of these captains will grow into their own. So we know pretty much each one of these 7 division commander or these Grand Fleet members, leaders, are gonna grow into their own. They're gonna leave a mark on history. Oh, come on, man, that's so much hype, yo. They're gonna have such a big moment. They're gonna leave a mark on history, and I just feel like in the future it might be leading up to a crazy final war because Whitebeard said after the One Piece is found, there's gonna be a crazy final war. And I get to see all 7 of the lead of the Grand Fleets doing some badass moments, some badass entrance. Yeah, I think it's very cool. I love it. Now, in the Dressrosa arc, the Colosseum, and later on in the fights, a lot of people were pissed off that these side characters were getting a lot of shine. But it's actually kind of crazy how now we know why Oda did it. Now we know why the creator of One Piece actually made Dressrosa so long and gave all these side characters so much attention. It's actually pretty much genius because it kind of brings it back to a certain group we saw in Marineford, and I'm going to explain it here. When the Whitebeard allies, remember when we first saw the Whitebeard allies because they came before the Whitebeard crew at Marineford? It was hype. Yeah, we were all like, yo, who are these crazy New World pirates? This is pretty cool. But we really didn't know any of these characters, and we didn't get really any shine on these characters. But with the characters of the Grand Fleet, when Luffy's in a pickle and he's fighting against a huge enemy, like maybe the Marines, who knows if it's the Marines or not, or a Yonko, what if out of nowhere we see the Grand Fleet pop out of nowhere and we actually know the characters, like, yo, that's Bartolomeo, that's Cavendish, that's Leo, that's the Idio, that's Sai, that's Haji Rudin, that's Orlumbus. If we know these characters and we saw moments with them in Dressrosa and future moments they're gonna have it where it comes to leaving a mark on history, it's gonna be way more hype than the Whitebeard allies. And I think that's why Oda said that the Whitebeard Marineford war is like filler compared to the final war, and maybe he's leading, that's why he made Dressrosa so long. It's just my thoughts on it, and that's why I think Oda's a genius for making Dressrosa 100 chapters instead of a long arc over 100 episodes, I believe. So definitely it's gonna be very crazy when we see the Grand Fleet again. I'm so excited for this group. I feel like they're gonna have such a sick moment, but we just gotta wait and tell. Yeah, because it's gonna be very litty. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I want to see what you guys think about the the Grand Fleet, because I know it's when it comes to Dressrosa, a lot of people are angry that it was such a long arc, but I feel like these side characters that got some shine in Dressrosa, it was well deserved, because we're gonna get some crazy, how do I say this? It's gonna be satisfying seeing them again when we actually know the characters, not just random characters. When we know the characters and they actually have some hype towards them, like what do we see? Bartolomeo, he's famous for doing this. Leo, he's famous for doing this, and we're like, whoa, these guys actually did some work while we didn't see them for a long time. I just think that's my thoughts on the subject. Yes, I am back, and there's gonna be some crazy videos I'm planning for March. I am not gonna flop like I did at the end of February. I'm gonna stay